Hello YouTube, it's Pwnmaster66 here, coming at you with another video. Now, this video is not going to be a review, so just in case you're wondering, it's not going to be a review. I've already reviewed every single one of my Nerf guns, and today, I'm going to be doing a review, well not a review, a video for my top 5 favorite Nerf guns. And the rules for this list are, only Nerf guns I have, no airsoft or any other non-Nerf branded guns, and they have to be in Strike, in Vortex, or in Strike Elite, no Enforce. Now, I don't have any in Strike Elite guns, and I don't have any Vortex guns, so if you're wondering why none of those are on this list, you know why, right? And also, I only have like 9 guns right now because I've been slacking off on my Nerf gun collection. So this video is going to get a lot of updates. I'm just telling you this right now. And let's get started. Now, the number 5, is the Recon. Now, the reason the Recon made it on this list is because it has probably the most modification spots of any Nerf gun I've ever seen. It has one railing on the trigger, and as you can see, my Nerf gun is jammed. So I'm not going to be showing you. I'm not going to be doing a review for the Recon because of this. I'm probably going to get a new one and then do a review on it. Every single one of my Nerf guns I've done a review for, except the Recon. It also has a detachable scope, so you can use it like a sniper or an assault rifle or whatever you want to use it for. And it also comes with, I lost some of the parts to my Recon, sorry. It also comes with the detachable back part right here. I've seen most people use their Recons like this. Sorry. I've seen most people use their Recons like this. I don't know why. I like to have mine with the scope because it adds distance. And plus, with the scope, you can put the other scope that came here. Well, this isn't a scope, sorry. It's like, I'm not sure what to call it. You can just attach a scope right here. And the Recon came with a little flashlight that goes right here. And it's a really good gun. You can clip it onto stuff right here. There is no mod spots for it right here, unfortunately. Except that part. I'm going to have to test out what this is for later on. And, of course, the mags go right there. So, that's the Recon. And the reason it made this list is because modify for any mission. It's amazing. Unfortunately, mine's jammed, so I won't be using this gun anytime soon except to hit people. My second favorite is... Wait, no, not this. My number 4 is the Long Strike. Now, why is Long Strike so low on this list, you ask? Well, it's not exactly low. I actually took a lot of time to figure out what Nerf guns I would put in this video, and it came down to these 5. And this made it number 4. Now, the reason I like this gun is because it's probably as it said on the box, it is the longest Nerf blaster. Look at the length. It's about 3 feet long. If you detach this, it's about 2. Or 2.5, I'm not sure. Fires up to 35 feet. Sorry, guys. Never mind. Fires up to 35 feet. Unlike some of the Nerf guns, it has the blue painting to it. If you want to be a sniper with this gun, I might suggest painting it the color of a tree or something, like if you want to snipe from a tree. Or actually, no, don't mind doing that. Just blast away with it. It does come with a scope, and this is so far the longest sniper scope I've seen. With the scope on, it makes it a sniper rifle. Without it, it's kind of like the Recon. That's part of the reason I like it. I think it even has more railing spots than the Recon. It has one here, one here, one here, one at the bottom. That's 4 already. And there are 2 mag spaces right here. And no, this is not a review, so sorry if I'm getting into depth a lot. I'm trying not to. So anyways, that's number 4, and it's a really good gun for sniping. Oh crud, I just broke the wall. Okay, now for number 3. Number 3 is the Raider. And I know what you're all thinking. Why the hell is the Raider number 3? It should be number 1. Well, too bad. It's number 3 already. This is my video. Anyways, I've seen a lot of other top 10 Nerf gun reviews or top 5 or whatever reviews about Nerf guns. And the Raider has always appeared as number 1 for some reason. And that's cool. I like the Raider. It's the reason, and it's obvious that I like it. It's number 3. But the reason I kind of don't like the Raider is because for those people who are trigger happy, it might not be the best gun to use if you're doing like a precision battle where your opponent likes to hide a lot. Because I've seen a lot of Raider people wasting their bullets on one guy when there's like 10 guys on the enemy team. But let's not get into why other players like this gun. Let's get into why I like this gun. Part of the reason it's beat by 2 Nerf guns in my review is because, 1, it has barely any spaces for mods. I mean, it has 2 railings right here. And, it did come with this back part, which, in people's opinion, really looks good with the Recon for some reason. And this is pretty good. It's, you can rapid fire like this. You can rapid fire. It's not semi-automatic, but by itself it's a really good gun, and it's not exactly my favorite Nerf gun. Remember, this is just my opinions. None of this is fact. And I like the fact that it comes with a 35 barrel dart capacity. That's probably one of the highest dart capacities aside from the Hailfire that just came out. But yeah, I really like the gun. It's just not exactly my favorite gun. So that's number 3. Now for number 2. The Unity power system makes number 2. The reason I like the Unity power system is number 2 is because it has the most destructive Nerf weapon ever, the giant missile dart. And this is really going to put a player out of commission. Don't aim for the crotch, like I said. That's not the main reason I like it, though. The main reason I like it is because, 1, it comes with the Scout and the Hornet and the Titan. So you can run out of ammo with the Titan and use the Scout, or run out of ammo with the Scout and throw the Scout away, pull out your Hornet, shoot people, or if you're trying to take out 2 or 3 people at once, use the missile. This gun, in my opinion, is sort of like the next generation Recon, because it's modified for any situation. My situations I'd use this gun for is, the Titan is to separate people, because once you shoot it, the missile's going to take out like 2 people, and the other people might worry that you have another missile up your sleeve, or a giant dart, so they're going to like run away. The Scout, I like it for up-close combat, because it's not hard to reload due to the fact that it doesn't use mags, and you can just be trigger happy, like and the Hornet, I guess you could use this if you're doing an assault class. And yes, now that I've just mentioned that, my Nerf classes are going to get an update soon. Although, I really like this gun because you can fire the Hornet even when it's attached to the Titan. You can fire it from here. And no, I'm not going to fire it because I don't want to spend 30 seconds of the video picking up darts. But, yeah, it's a really good gun. And another reason I like it is because the targeting system is really accurate. Now, the reason it's not number 1 is because you have to pump it. And I do not like guns that do that necessarily. But the reason it beat the others is because I think it's just a bigger version of the Recon. That's just how I would like to describe it. A bigger, badder Recon. Although that's not really what it is. That's just my opinion. I also really like that it's red and not that casual yellow in stripe color. Okay. And that's number 2. Now for number 1. Let's have a recap before we get to number 1. Number 5. The Recon. Modify for any mission. Number 4. The Long Strike. Sniper, which is tough as nails. Number 3. The Raider. Especially designed for taking out 35 people. And number 2. Sorry, I don't have the Scout. The Unity Power System. The Next Generation Recon. Now for number 1. Now, number one is where it all began. Kinda. The Raven. Now, before you start commenting, oh, the Raven's not number 1. Why are you putting Raven as number 1? Well, I'll tell you why Raven is number 1. This is one of the very few semi-automatic Nerf guns, besides the Barricade. If there's any more semi-automatic Nerf guns, comment. But this is a really good gun, people, so shut up. The Raven is designed for taking out multiple people without having to constantly change your mags. And I like the fact that it's green, like it can, for that greenish glow-in-the-dark color, although the gun itself doesn't glow in the dark, only the bullets do. Now, this, I'm going to be telling you the main reasons I like this gun. First of all, you can take out 6 or more people without changing your mags, like some Nerf guns do. And the Raven is not hard to reload, because if you have another mag with you, change it out, put this other Firefly Tech mag in, and you just keep firing. I don't see the big problem with people hating the Raven. Well, no one really hates the Raven, but no one really just gives it enough credit as it should. The Raven's awesome, people. Now, if you want some advice, I would suggest using it with the Raiders 35 Dark Capacity system, because that will give you a little over twice the ammo supply, and it just makes it good. But if you're doing that, I would suggest being cautious, because it makes it kind of hard to hold. But other than that, it's a really good gun. But I would suggest using the 35 Dark Capacity if you're not really good at aiming and you're just trigger happy. The other reason I like it is because I do not have to worry about going through 6 darts, having to change again. Third reason I like it, I do not have to worry about not finding specific places for my mods. It's obvious that the top was designed for a scope, because what top is not designed for scope? Well, unless it's the barrel breaker. Why do I keep calling it barrel breaker? It's barrel break. Get it straight, Brandon. This side I like to use for, I guess, ammo. But yeah, that's number 1, people. Criticize all you want. I don't care. The Raven's awesome. Thumbs up if you agree. Comment telling me what your top 5 favorite Nerf guns are, I mean. And more updates coming soon. This has been subscribe. This has been Punmaster66 signing off now.